Real quick though, man. So, Ayesha Curry, bro, man. I've been watching it, man, but I ain't been watching it, man. But she been going on for like a few years now, maybe longer, bro. About just wanting to be basically known for more than being Steph Curry's wife and having his kids. To where, like I said, I kind of tuned out on what's going on right now, but I've been seeing she been appearing on like different like talk shows and stuff like that. And they saying, bro, man, that man she don't need to do interviews.
Yeah, she do, bro. I've never seen somebody that's an NBA wife and you have anything you want. You got kids, beautiful family, and want to be single so bad. I mean, I've never seen it reversed to where you want to be single so bad and everything that you want in life. You got businesses.
You know what it sound like?
What is that?
It sound like she want to YN, bro. It sound like she want to be. I ain't gonna lie, bro, man. It sound like, see, like back in my old days, like the old days, 10, 11, 12 years ago, man. Excuse my words, y'all. It seemed like she want that treatment. You know what I'm saying?
She want to get it cracked. Want to get it, man. That's
Yeah.
crazy though, man. I mean, but that's a tough situation to be in because I feel like when you got, especially you got a nigga that celebrity, he clean. He like LeBron. He clean, bro. And for you to get on there saying like, yo, I seen her on the one little show, I don't know if it was The View or something.
Yeah,
They brought out the naked nigga, and that nigga, she was like taking her around. I'm like, that's not.
I can't knock her for. I mean, that's a little extra, but
that's too extra, bro. You a married woman to one of the biggest celebrity basketball players out here.
I hear you on that.
Clean
But
bread,
at
not
the same time though, like that's not. You can't say it like it's extra. It's definitely extra, man. The most I could say is it's probably inappropriate for the stature that she's in, or the level of celebrity that she has being this man's wife. You ain't gonna never see what's name do that.
Man, you'll never see Savannah do.
That's what I'm gonna
anything
say.
of
You're
that
not gonna see her
nature.
do that.
And that's crazy, bro. Because it's just like you got your daughter. That old little girl who used to sit with their parents. She like 15 now.
Like
bro.
3 daughters, don't they?
They still a little young. They like 10.
No, I'm saying, but
something
he got like 3 daughters.
Yeah, he got 3 and 1, 3 and a boy. Yeah. But the daughter, the one who used to hold Riley, she like 16, 15 now. So it's kind of like, damn, bro, you wait the kid get to that, and now you talking about you want to.
I mean, but that's what they usually do it though, man. Like most parents, man.
Yeah, most do it behind the scenes. Though.
Most parents usually say, man, when they what's the name, man, if we don't know what's going on in their house, man, but they usually wait until their kids start getting older. But she got younger babies. You know what I'm saying?
That's tough, man.
I just like I said, man, they've been together for so long that I used to tell, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say who I used to tell this to, man, but I used to tell some people, man, this that I know, man, personally. I used to be like, yo, man, if you've been with somebody so long, it'd be like, I'm like, yo, man, you gotta break loose at some point, I feel, man. I never believed in those high school situations where you know what I'm saying, you just be from high school and then end up getting married, you know what I'm saying, at 25, 30, whatever, even right from high school. Now, don't get me wrong, when it's just different times. When grandma and them was going, they can get married at 18, 19 years old, and then they, you know what I'm saying? Grandpa go to work at 18, grandma become a housewife at 18. But, you know what I'm saying, Steph being my age, like I said, I just feel like in the world that we live in today, when you decide to get married or get locked in that early, you always gonna be thinking about what you missed. I'm just saying, this my opinion. I just think about, unless, like, I mean, it's supposed to be if you run across that right person, it erases all that shit. But I just think for the average person, bro, if you got with somebody at 19, you know what I'm saying, and 35, you 36 years old, you like, damn, bro, what? Everybody talking about their 20s, what they did, what they, you know what I'm saying, the little cope, that they did, whatever, bro. I'm just joking, bro.
But I completely 100% understand that. But what I also look at it like is like, a lot of them people that was having that time of their life partying, going to the clubs, doing this or that, going from man to man, she always had that stability there, having a family, having him there, never having to want for nothing. So I think if you want to reverse the shoe, they probably look at it like, bitch, you crazy.
That's how the majority look at it, like you crazy. But that's what I'm saying. The majority is what it's like you just said. They look at it like you crazy, because who wouldn't trade themselves to be in that position? But it's like, you ain't been in this position though. Like it's some people out here that ain't never lived the life that you may have lived, I lived, or anybody else. Like I know people that has literally been in relationships since they've been 19, 20 years old, same woman. And I know the things I did with my other homies in my 20s and stuff, and I know they never experienced good or bad. But they may want to experience some of that bad shit too. They like, damn, bro, I never got the chance to live. So now, right now, man, I'm like a fish out of water with some things.
Yeah, man.
Especially, hold on, especially if you do that type of relationship and then you break up at 37 and you ain't got no other, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got no type of, like, social, I would say, like, appeal out here because you've been with the same person so long. You're like, bro, I don't even know how to deal with him.
And then
It's
like
my
you
first
say,
boyfriend.
it's a catch-22 too. Because say they get divorced, you're like, you know what, bro? I'm tired of disrespect, man. You want to go out there, you want to be with a YN or whatever you feel that completes you, go do that, and you go do that, and that ain't work how you want that to work. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be smart when you got stability and you've been with somebody for so long, because the love can get worn out. I can see that, but if you want to look at a better example, look at Savannah and LeBron. I think they get sick of each other sometimes.
Man, you know, every couple gets sick of each other, bro. We only gonna see what they show us, bro, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We only gonna see what they give out to the, you know what I'm saying?
They argue just like another couple or a married person does. Yeah. People be thinking they with crowns on. No, they argue. They probably argue between the kids.
Everything, bro. Man. Like, I mean, we all human, bro. We all normal, bro.
And the thing about Steph is they do it too. It's just that I believe that Steph is just more of a professional, let it out to the public, and with her doing these interviews, all I be saying is, man, just respect who you with, bro. You can go be with a YN, do it the right way, but don't disrespect the nigga that don't held you down strong for over 18, 20
don't
years.
Don't publicly disrespect
me,
me,
that's because you making them, even though he made me, because I seen him get into it with a nigga over that. It was Killer Mike. He kind of, Killer Mike was like, bro, cut her off. And
he didn't get into it with
Killer, not with him, but he kind of said to the points of cut her off, bro. Yeah. And that was he was defending her. So that let me know, like, okay, well, maybe he knows something we don't know, and, you know, this is just, you know what I'm saying?
That's
so
his
I don't
wife.
know. You know what I mean?
That's his wife. He know who knows her better, you know what I'm saying? That's his wife, you know what I'm saying? So he gonna defend his wife, but also, man, you know, we can call it how we call it when she putting it out there that way, you know what I'm saying?
He just saying don't get played, man.
Because it's going to be people that's going to shoot their shot. You're going to have YNs that don't care nothing about. There's some people that got so much respect for LeBron that they won't even approach Savannah in that
way.
Bro,
you got athletes that'll cut their shot if you ain't got it right.
No, I'm saying, yo, you follow me, bro. Like, I'm saying that it's niggas out here that got so much respect for LeBron that they will not take a shot at his wife. They not going to even attempt that. But you also got another 50% out here that they can give a care about Bron's accolades, him being the King James. They don't care. They don't care about no Bron or nothing like that. They don't even care about her. They just like, you know what I'm saying? You got niggas like that. So I'm like, yo, don't put yourself, I'm talking to Ayesha, don't put yourself in that position to where you let somebody else, you know what I'm saying, give off that to disrespect your husband. Because they gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
I, like you say, bro, that's why I respect Savannah so much, because you only get in public so much of what's going on inside your household. And you don't want to be that chick that get on every show she's on, like talk about how she want to be single. And it makes, I've seen somebody say, listen to the whole story, but if I don't want to listen to your story, if that's in your story anywhere and you with a nigga like of that stature and he been, no, I don't want to hear that, bro. Just keep that in the bedroom. Yeah, don't put that on TV.
Get a marriage counselor. You know what I'm saying? Get a marriage. Go talk to somebody, man. Like, I just don't think it's like, I mean, him being a public, you know, figure, it's not in his favor for you to release that type of information or something. You know what I'm saying? Because it make him look less than of what he's doing. Which, like I said, I don't look that way. But to the average eye, to the people out here, they're gonna be like, "Yo, what he ain't doing?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why is she feeling like, you know what I'm saying? And then if I was stuff my damn something like, "Yo, I'm a fucking millionaire. I'm the best shooter of all time. You don't want this?"
You don't want this life. You don't want our kids, all this stuff we done been through.
I done gave you like 5 kids, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't been caught out here in no scandal, no cheating, none of that.
None of that.
Like, man, but
you ain't had to move city to city. I ain't living out no Nike bag.
Hey, that's another one. You been in gold. You been in the Bay
all your career.
All his career. You know what I'm saying? Right, fresh out of like they been high school sweethearts and college sweethearts or whatever, ain't it?
Facts.
But shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Stuff, man, and Ayesha, man. Y'all gotta come together on that, man, and hopefully, man, like I said, man, y'all can work on her not just being so open with the media. If you wanna come on here though, man, come on, Ayesha, man. We let you come over here. You gonna turn us up, man.
He ready for all the mess, bro.
I know all I need to do is give Ayesha a shot of Henny, bro, and she gonna be here telling it all.
Give her, especially get the LeBron edition.
Man. Get us some Casamigos, man.
What?